GrocerPal. At GrocerPal, we're on a mission to combat the pressing issue of household food waste that's plaguing our Earth. Waste plays a considerable role in global warming. It accounts for 8 to 10% of annual global greenhouse emissions and cost the global economy approximately $1 trillion US. More importantly, in 2022, 1 billion tons of food were wasted, and 60% of that total food waste occurred at the household level. Also, in the US, the average person wastes about 238 pounds of food every year, which costs roughly around $1,800 per year, or about 615 billion for all of the US. This indicates that the individual consumer behavior plays a major role in the overall food waste problem. Addressing food waste at this level can have a substantial impact on reducing the total volume of food wasted globally, and focusing on households can lead to an increased awareness and education about the importance of reducing food waste. Additionally, simple changes in buying, storing, and consuming food can lead to significant reductions in waste and spending. So, what are the key reasons for household food waste? Individuals often have poor grocery shopping and planning, leading to excess food and expenditure. There's lack of visibility of food stored at home, for example, food at the back of the fridge or that one cabinet you never visit, and it's often the food that expires before you ever get to it. And then there's lack of awareness for the expiration dates. For example, for some foods have the expiration date label on them, but they're often too small to see, or sometimes they don't have them at all, so you don't know when they will expire. Then there's lack of ideas for cooking recipes, which leads to foods that could have been used for a dish being thrown out. And lastly, not knowing how to compost spoiled foods. Spoiled foods still have their benefits, like being turned into compost for plants. So here's where GrocerPal comes in. Our primary features include grocery tracking and expiration date generators, consumption tracking, AI generated recipe function, Friends platform to promote food sharing and compost support. We designed these features to specifically target each of these problems our audience faces to combat food waste the most effectively. So here is our app demo. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
So with that, let's get into the app. The app's main page is the inventory page, which will provide an overview of the foods that you currently have, including the quantity and the expiration date for each food. To add the foods that you want to add, we can go to the cart page and then select add. And then you can input the food name you want to add, like steak, put in like say 3. And if you don't know what the expiration date is, you can always click freezer or any other way to store your foods. Click the little check mark, and then click ready to buy. Once you're done, and if you want to eat it, you can go back to the cart, click add, and put the food name, just steak again. Wait, sorry, I forgot to show you guys. So back in cart. Oh. Uh-oh. Apologies.
You can also show them like the slides because like the slide has a demo of it, like in screenshots.
Right. Okay. So to consume foods, you can add the thing again, expire the quantity that you want to eat, click consume, and then over here it will show second. Sorry. Okay, so essentially it'll deplete the amount of food that you ate, and the next page I will show will be the logbook. So for the logbook, it'll show your you can see your food purchase and consumption history. This information will be used for shopping plans and personalized waste analytics. And then the reminders page will show what foods you have that are near expiration and the leftovers you have. Additionally, the app will send out notifications when foods are close to expiration. So there's one of our main features is also the recipe generator, where you can create recipes by clicking all the foods that you have in inventory. You can select whichever ones you want to eat, and then it'll create a recipe about it. Next is the share friends function, where if you, for example, you're on vacation and you can't eat some of the foods that you have left in your house, you can ask your friends to eat it for you. And then there's compost. So it helps you here it shows you what products you can and can't compost, and the maps show you your local compost centers. And that's it for our demo. And the mobile app is, and to conclude, this mobile app is the best solution to promote household food waste reduction efforts and create a user community to raise awareness. If everyone prioritizes this issue and is willing to make an effort to use it, we can significantly reduce food loss and waste and reduce climate impacts and economic losses. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah.
All right, thank you for your presentation. Now let's introduce team 2.
Is there time for questions?
Oh yeah, my bad. So judges, we have 2 minutes for any questions to this team.
All right, cool. What's up, GrocerPal? I think you guys have a cool presentation. I saw a feature that you didn't really talk about. Like, there's like a box at the when generating recipes called like Be Creative. Can you tell me like what that does?
So there's two ways you can create recipes. It's just like a regular way of creating recipes, and then the checkbox for being creative, it tells the AI to create an extremely like novel or different recipe, which will